Hi, my name is Peter Harmathy, and I'm at the Aviation and Space Museum in Ottawa, Ontario, Canada. I'm live streaming from there right now, and I'm standing in front of the series of helicopter called the Bell Huey. And you notice the one here that I'm pointing at has a little turbine engine at the top, which is sort of a glorified jet engine, and allows it to move forward. But remember in the previous broadcast I talked about how an airplane achieves lift, and I talked about the Bernoulli principle. Well, that's the genius about helicopters, is that they take advantage of the Bernoulli's principle to be able to give it lift to go upwards. So let me just recap the Bernoulli's principle again by looking at this regular aircraft wing. Let's see. You notice that the aircraft wing is round at the top and is flat at the bottom. So what happens is that you take two molecules of air. One is they're twin brothers. One passes over the top, another one goes under, and they join at the end. The one that goes over the top has to run a lot faster to join his brother on the other side of the wing, and the one underneath, the other twin brother, just have to walk at a leisurely pace, and then they join at the end. The molecule that moves faster over the rounder part of the wing creates a low pressure. The molecule that goes under the flat part of the wing creates higher pressure, and that causes lift. It has nothing to do with the propeller or anything like that in the airplane. It has everything to do with the fluid mechanics, or in this case the air mechanics, of the air molecules passing over the wing. The only reason an airplane has a jet engine or a propeller is to move it forward so that it could force air over the wing and cause it to get lift and fly. And all that is because of a mechanical principle, or called Bernoulli's principle. And again, just to recap, you have the air going underneath the wing, which is straight, and then the air going over the wing, which is rounder. You could tell a bit more like that. The two molecules start at the top. One is going straight, another one is going high. The one going up above has to travel a lot faster to join his twin brother at the very end. The one that is going high creates a lower pressure. The one that's going low creates a higher pressure, hence creating lift. Isn't that amazing? Now, why does a helicopter fly? Most people think that helicopters fly because it pushes air underneath it. If that were true, then when a helicopter goes over a cliff, wouldn't it suddenly drop to near the bottom of the cliff and suddenly pick up when it's near the bottom? Well, it has nothing to do with the air that's pushed down below a helicopter's wing. It has everything to do with Bernoulli's principle that I just explained. The helicopter is, well, what we just saw was called a fixed wing, and this is called a moving wing. So it's the same shape as an airplane wing. You have the rounder part on the top, you have the flatter part on the bottom. The only difference is that in an aircraft, you have the propellers or the jet engines which are moving it forward and are forcing the air over the wing. But in this case, you have an engine rotating the wing, so it's causing the wind to be forced onto the shape of the wing, therefore accentuating Bernoulli's principle and creating lift. So it's really magical. It all has to do with these principles of mechanics and physics and so on that we're not aware of. When we fly in an aircraft, passenger aircraft, to go to a tropical destination and the airplane just takes off, it's just the magic of physics. And all you could thank Bernoulli for having developed this principle causing lift. It's just so magical. It's amazing. So the way a helicopter works compared to a fixed-wing aircraft is that it has wings just like a fixed-wing aircraft. These wings turn around, they force the wind to go over them, and they create lift. That's all it is. It's the Bernoulli's principle applied to a rotating wing, and that's why a helicopter could go up and they could go down according to how fast the propeller moves and what the angle is of the wings. So it's really an amazing principle. Whoever thought of this is just brilliant. Now we say that Leonardo da Vinci sort of invented the first helicopter, but it was a prototype. It didn't really look like one, and it probably would not have worked. So the helicopter is a pure work of genius. It's an airplane, basically, that could go up and down. It's got a moving wing, which slices through the air and causes lift. And it also has a turbo engine in the back, which forces the helicopter to move forward. Okay, it moves forward. So it could go up, go down, go forward, and all thanks to the shape of the wing, which is bulging at the top and straight at the bottom, which creates lift. So that's my quick little lesson on the amazing reason that helicopters can fly, airplanes can fly. It's all due to this principle that was developed or created by Bernoulli, or discovered by Bernoulli. So the next time you're in an aircraft and you take off, you could thank Bernoulli for the fact that this airplane could take off, and it's just an amazing feat. It's just so magical that this can actually happen, and we're living at a time where air travel is made possible just over the last 100 years, and we're very lucky to be able to observe that and to be part of it. Anyway, that's it. If you'd like to subscribe to my channel, you could go at the very top, the very bottom, and if you'd like to share this video, please do so through social media. There's a little arrow icon. You could do that to share this video. Thanks again, and I'll talk to you soon.